Hello and welcome to this video in which I discuss 3 easy ways to get started with Mplus. My name is Geiser. I'm an instructor and statistical consultant with QuantFish, and on this channel I present weekly statistics tutorials, usually related to structural equation modeling, factor analysis, latent class analysis, and latent profile analysis. If this is something that interests you, then please subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and to check out the description for additional resources, including a link to my free weekly statistics newsletter, as well as courses that I teach for QuantFish. In this video, I want to point you to 3 different ways to get started with Mplus easily. That's especially useful if you haven't worked with Mplus before. Then it can be intimidating to learn a new syntax, to learn how a program works, and you can make your life easier by using certain aids that are provided, and there are essentially 3 ways that I would suggest that you could get started with Mplus in a pretty gentle way. The first way is actually one of my favorite ways, and one way that I still use oftentimes when I start a new analysis in Mplus that I have never done before. As you may know, Mplus can fit a wide variety of different statistical models, and so there are many models, many types of analyses that I have not ever done in my life. And so whenever that happens and I want to learn something new, I go to the Mplus homepage, statmodel.com, and I go to Mplus Users Guide Examples. So there's this link here on the left hand side, Users Guide Examples, and under this link you can download the syntax and output for all of the examples that are featured in the Mplus Users Guide, and then you can use those syntax files as a template. You can download them and then open them in Mplus, and then you already have an example syntax that you can work with without having to write syntax yourself. So let's check that out. When we click on that link here, it takes us to the Users Guide page, and you can download the full Users Guide as a PDF here, or you can look at it in terms of HTML. It's free, and that's really helpful. Also, the language addendum here is available, and also documentation for the Mplus diagrammer. And so when you scroll down a little bit more, you can see that all chapters of the Mplus Users Guide are linked here, so you can directly get to each chapter. If you click on those links, then it'll take you to the PDF file for each of those chapters. And if you want to actually look at the examples and download example syntax files, you can click here on the right on those links where it says view example. So for example, let's say you wanted to get started with confirmatory factor analysis and structural equation modeling in Mplus, then you can click here on view examples for chapter 5 on the right hand side, and this takes you to a page where you then find the download, the input for download. So those are the syntax files that have the extension .inp, and those you can directly open then in the Mplus software, and then you have your syntax there. You also can look at the output file directly by clicking here on those links, and then the output will directly open in that browser window. In the output, you also have the syntax at the top here under input instructions, so you could also copy and paste that into your Mplus window when you have Mplus open, and then you also have an example syntax here already. And there are the data files, the corresponding data files for the examples are also linked on this page. Those data examples are all based on simulated data, and fortunately, or one thing that's also nice is that the Mplus folks also posted the Monte Carlo input and output files for the simulations here that were used to generate these example data files for those Users Guide examples. And that's useful too, because maybe you want to run a Monte Carlo simulation yourself at some point, for example, for sample size planning and power analysis. Then you also find the corresponding examples for different models that you can use to learn how to specify a Monte Carlo simulation for different types of models. So that's extremely helpful, and that's honestly something that I go to very often when I want to simulate something myself. I check out the way that the Mplus folks simulated data sets, and then I can learn how to do it from those Monte Carlo example input files. If you're more interested in simulation and how to do that in Mplus, I have several videos also and a playlist on the QuantFish channel here on YouTube where I explain simulations and what they are good for, including some examples in Mplus. Now, what is the second way that you could easily get started with Mplus other than borrowing some example syntax here from the Mplus homepage? Another way is to go directly into Mplus. You can see here I have an empty Mplus editor window open, and so now of course you could start typing syntax, but if you don't know how to do it, then that doesn't help you much. But there's one option in Mplus that's really useful to generate syntax for you, and that's the Mplus language generator that you find here in the point and click menu when you go to Mplus, and then language generator. There's a whole bunch of aids for different types of models: structural equation models, mixture models, exploratory factor analysis, logistic models. And so that walks you through the specification step by step. So it's a point and click menu where you click through, and then that, based on that, Mplus generates the syntax for you. It doesn't generate a model statement, which is one downside, but it allows you to get all the other syntax commands ready, and then you only have to look at the user's guide to figure out how the model statement would look like. So that's one help too that you can use to generate syntax. I have a separate video here on this channel in which I discuss the language generator in Mplus in detail. You can check that out as well. And now the third option that you can use to get started with Mplus easily is the Mplus diagrammer. So there is this new or relatively new feature in Mplus that allows you to generate a model from a path diagram. So by drawing the path diagram, you can then generate your syntax. And that's actually pretty cool because that is visual and intuitive. You have a model in mind, and then you can build your model without having to write and having to translate it into computer code. You just simply draw your model, and then Mplus generates the syntax for you. That works by clicking on diagram and then open diagrammer. And then Mplus opens this diagrammer feature. It takes a few seconds before it loads, and so you can see here you have on the left hand side an empty screen where you can draw different types of models. Here, for example, here's an option for a manifest variable, there's an option for a latent variable, a factor model with 3 indicators, a growth model, and then also you have either single-headed arrows for regression paths or double-headed arrows for covariances. And so you can build your model here in terms of a drawing, and then Mplus on the right-hand side will fill in the model statement and other information. There's some information that you have to add manually, but the model statement then will be generated from your path diagram. I have a separate video in which I show that option in detail, how to create and run a model from an Mplus path diagram, and so you can also check that separate video out here on this channel where I show this option in detail. I hope you found this video useful to get some ideas as to how you can get started with Mplus when you're new to Mplus and what makes it easy for you to get started. If you liked the video, then please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and don't forget to check out the description for additional resources. And I'll see you next time.